Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here, and I've got a huge report to share with you. But before I do that, I just want to encourage you guys to go and check out Government Lies Exposed. It is free. There's a free ebook. Just click the link below for noblegoldinvestments.com. All right, so with that, I have a very serious report to share with you, and that is this. 77 holistic doctors, those practicing organic and natural medicine, those who are against vaccinations, those chiropractors, acupuncture doctors, and a different range of holistic doctors. Well, 77 of them have now died since 2015, and they die mysteriously. They're murdered. They claim that they've committed suicide, but all family members are questioning those suicide. Other things are jumping off a building, being killed on a bike, just freak kind of things, and a lot of them are murdered. And I'm going to go through an entire list here for you. Now, I'm not going to throw up every news article for each one I mentioned, but I'm going to throw up the news articles so you don't have to take my word for it, but you can see them as I bring up these doctors individually. And I'm going to share a whole list. I'm not going to share all 77 because that would take a very long time, but I'm going to go through it as quickly as I can, and then I'm going to leave links below for all of those doctors. But let me say this, there's definitely something going on. I think Big Pharma may have a play in this because they don't want a cure for cancer. They don't want doctors who are anti-vaccination. They don't want holistic people out there that's going to make the money from their pockets go empty. Why? Because some of these holistic doctors are actually looking for real cures. There's Lyme disease, people who are studying the Lyme disease, lots of holistic doctors in that realm have died also. So something to think about there is there's a real battle going on, and the amount of doctors that I have to share with you today and the freak accidents that you're going to hear, well, it's going to drop your jaw to the floor. So let's just start with that. The first one here is June 19th. These are all in 2015, so that's off the bat, and then when I get into 2016, I'll let you know. But anti-vaccine Dr. Jeffrey Bradstreet found in a river with a gunshot wound to his chest. June 21st, two chiropractors, Dr. Baron Holt and Bruce Hendall, found dead. On June 29th, medical doctor Teresa Severs was murdered in her home. Also on the 29th, Jeffrey Whiteside, a plumologist, disappeared without a trace. 3 weeks later, they found his body saying he committed suicide. On the 3rd of July, Patrick Fitzpatrick vanished with his truck found on the side of the road. On the 10th of July, Lisa Riley, gunshot to the head. July 19th, Don Ron Stewart shot to death. On July 21st, 2015, Nicholas Gonzalez dies of a heart attack. However, the reports do not support that it was a heart attack or some of the preliminary reports. On July 21st, Dr. Abdul Karim found dead alongside the road. On August 7th, Anita Kurtman dies in a car accident. On the 12th of August, Mary Bovere was slain to death and murdered inside her home. September 2015, 29 holistic doctors found poison. I believe there was a whole list of 30 people, but 29 of them were specifically related to holistic doctors in some way, but they were reported to overdose of a hallucinogenic drug. On September 16th, 2015, Mitch Gaynor found dead. They claim it's due to suicide. On October 11th, Jerome E. Block jumped to his death from the 20th floor in his apartment. Jumped to his death. November 2015 all the way through about January 2016, there's a dozen more freak accidents. I'm going to kind of skip over that. But John Marshall, who's said to have fallen in a river and drowned on the 23rd of 2016, now we're in 2016, Dr. Nabir E. Salandali found dead of suicide. Brian Malitu on the 25th, also, him and his wife were attacked while on the beach. January 28th, also 2016, cancer researcher Paige Adams found dead in her home. Many suspect Lyme disease. But the problem is that prior to her death, she made it publicly known that if she died, it was not an accident. On February 12th, Rose Poliage found at the sea dead, out at sea dead. February 14th, you know, a holiday of all things. Cheryl DeBauer found with a plastic bag over her head. Happy Valentine's Day. That's wretched. On February 25th, Armand Anthony found in his car with what they're saying to be a heart attack. Cancer researcher Nadir De Silva on March 7th found dead. No cause listed on the report. November 14th, Curtis Clogston found dead in his car. March 23rd, Henry Hahn murdered alongside of his wife, all shot and wrapped in plastic. March 24th, Dr. Elbert Goodyear III murdered in his office. On the 6th of April, John Hershett killed on a bike. He was hit on a bike. April 27th, Justin Bone found dead with his kids dead due to natural gas of some sort. On April 30th, John Hicks had a heart attack. On May 6th, Vibeke Rasmussen found stabbed to death in the home there. May 6th, Jakir Sutati, and I might butcher that, alleged to take his own life in his garage. Thomas Bruff died of a plane crash. On the 15th, May 27th, John Lambodarzi dies in a motorcycle accident. On June 11th, Alexis Shiverman kills himself. On the 13th of June, Tim Shelton has a freak accident. A tractor rolls him over. On the 15th of June, Robert Sowers is murdered. And then on the 17th, Dr. Tijan Hung is also murdered. On the 22nd of June, Mark Feldman, who was a Libertarian presidential candidate, murdered in a motel. On the 7th of July, Jenny Shee is stabbed to death. On the 6th, Alfredo Bowman dies while in police custody. October 2nd, Lorena Hurley struck by a truck and dies, struck by a truck. November 10th, Laura Shelcock, due to high toxicity levels in her blood, dies. December 12th, Silvo Najat dies of heart failure. Now here we are in 2017, February 24th, 2017. Mark Buller killed while riding his bike. That's the third one, I believe, the second or third one. Juan Gonzalez was murdered at his clinic. A patient came in and shot on March 3rd. April 7th, Ronald Cabert dies of a tree falling on his head, or a tree limb. April 24th, Glenn Towery goes missing, still missing. May 7th, John Greg Hoffman, a Lyme disease holistic doctor, dies of a car accident. Car goes off a cliff. On May 29th, Dr. Christopher King shot to death. July 1st, acupuncture doctor Scott Mirias was killed in his house due to a bus crashing into it. July 15th, Justin Damon killed by police on accident. July 20th, Ron Schmidt found dead. The 28th of July, Glenn Sharpelli jumped out of a window, him and his wife, to his death. That's another common pattern. A lot of people jumping out of windows, getting hit by bikes, and being murdered are the three big things here. I'm noticing on the 29th of July, Ann Coulter dies of a heart attack. Ann Barak commits suicide by hanging. August 1st, August 4th, Gabriel Goodman commits suicide, again by jumping from a New York City high-rise. On the 7th of August, John Michael Longram has a heart attack. And on the 17th, Thomas Fay dies unexpectedly. And then our latest victim here that was up to date on the website, and I want to give credit because a lot of this came from healthnutnews.com. She's really got a great detailed file there for you, so I encourage you to check that out. But on November 27th, Anna Fairbanks and her family shot by the husband, who reportedly kills her and the kids and then turns the gun on himself. But everyone is questioning the mystery that surrounds that family. She is a holistic practicing doctor, and people, well, the answers aren't just adding up. Well, here's the thing. I think Big Pharma is a big part of that. Now, let me state this. I don't know that Big Pharma is the one doing that. I have no idea. It's pure speculation and pure opinion on my part. But there's definitely some kind of conspiracy going on, if you will, with the death of all these doctors. Now, there's a lot of doctors throughout the world, so you can say, well, it just so happens to be fill in the blank, or it's just coincidental. Maybe so, but maybe not. All I have to say is a lot of these are coming up with new inventions and new things, and so much mystery has surrounded a majority of these doctors, from jumping off buildings. I mean, come on, really? I mean, holistic, we're talking doctors who make great money, jumping off of buildings, found in the river dead, getting their bikes hit, car accidents. I mean, all these freak things that are happening to these doctors. So I'd love to get your thoughts and concerns on this. I definitely think Big Pharma could be a part of that. I don't know with 100% certainty. Obviously, it's a speculation and opinion. But that said, there is a money ploy here. Big Pharma wants more money in their pocket. Holistic doctors who are attempting to make you and I better, well, they don't want that because they want to keep you on pharmaceuticals. They want to keep you on pharmaceuticals forever so you can continue to pay their pockets because, look, they're really not about curing something. They're about keeping you sick so they can keep money in their pockets. It's a very sad thing, but it is a true thing, I believe, in my opinion. But anyhow, please leave your comments and concerns. I'd love to hear them. And don't forget to subscribe to my backup channel, Lisa Haven Vlogs. I'll leave a link for that below. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.